Hello everyone. Today we're gonna do the fish dissection. For our sample today is the Nile tilapia or planin. Let's see the surface anatomy first. Normally the fish anatomy is divided to be the head, the trunk and the tail, and it will have the fin in the different locations. So the dorsal fin at the dorsal part of the body, the caudal fin at the tail part, the anal fin near the anus, the pectoral fin at the lateral part of the body, there are two of them, and the pelvic fin at the ventral part of the body, they have two of them as well. Then you can see the structure of the lateral line along the body. So you can see the first one and the next one. I will try to get the scale from the lateral line and compare with the scale in the other part, and let's see what is the difference. So if you see the structure of the scale from the lateral line, you can see in the middle it will have like a hole inside. And if you compare between the scale at the lateral line with the scale at the other part, so you can see the difference, right? So the lateral line have the hole and the other part it doesn't have the hole. Okay, so this one inside it will have the organ that used for sensing for the wave. And if you look at the ventral part of the body, so you can see that it have two opening pores. For the first pore located at the frontal part, it is the anus. So you can see this pore is the anus. And the next one is the pore that is called the urogenital opening. This one is the opening of reproductive and urinary system. It has the papilla at the opening of the pore. And if you look at the frontal part of the body, you can see the mouth. Normally the fish has the maxilla and mandible. So if you open it, you can see the tongue inside, and it have the teeth as well. Next one, you can see the operculum. If you open the operculum, underneath you can see the gills inside. The gill is used for gas exchange. You can see the red color because it have the blood inside. And for the gill, it's composed of the gill filaments. The next part, I will cut through the body of the fish to see the anatomy inside. First, I will cut through the anus going to the pelvic fin, and then cut through the anus going to the dorsal fin, and I will cut through it to be like a rectangle, and I will open it. After I finish cutting, so I will open it so you can see the abdominal cavity inside. If you look at the dorsal part from the abdominal cavity, you can see the hole inside. In this hole is have the swim bladder, which contain the air and is help for the fish to floating in the water. So I will zoom in so you can see the membrane here. So this one is the membrane of the swim bladder. Normally this part in Thai we call it as กระเพาะปลา. So this one is not the stomach, it is the swim bladder. If you see inside the abdominal cavity, you can see the part of the liver. So you can see the structure of the liver here. Underneath the liver, you can see the sac, the big sac. This one is the gallbladder. In front of the liver, so you can see the structure of the other sac. So this one is the stomach. If you look behind the stomach, you can see the structure of the spleen. Underneath, I will try to show you the spleen. So normally it will be the red color. So I will try to use the forceps to keep it. So you can see this structure, right? So the red color there. And if you look underneath the liver and zoom in more, you can see the structure of the organ that help to releasing enzyme. So it will be the line similar to the fat, but it is located inside. So this one is called the pyrolytic cigar. Then I will try to cut it more so you can see the structure inside easily. I have cut the structure near the operculum and the structure near the dorsal part of the body. So at the dorsal part, you can see the structure of the swim bladder clearly. And at the dorsal part here, inside you can see the structure of the kidney. So it's located in the cavity that the swim bladder located inside. So this one is the part of the kidney there. Then the next part, if you look near the operculum, so I will zoom in more. So you can see the structure of the heart of the fish is located near the gill. Is normally pump the blood into the gill for gas exchange. For the structure of the gill, you can see the gill arch and gill filaments. Let's recap again. So you can see the structure of the liver here, and then underneath the liver you can see the gallbladder. Over the liver you can see the stomach, and below the stomach you can see the structure of the spleen. So that one is the spleen. Okay, and then what else? From here you can see the two lines. So this one is the gonad for the male and female reproductive system. So they will produce the egg and sperm and going to the urethral orifice there. Then is the structure of intestine that connect to the stomach. So if I take it out, you can see it is very long. Thanks for watching.